Hi there, this is Nancy Georges. I'm an NLP coach and a hypnotherapist, and I just want to welcome you to my page, and I want to talk to you a little bit today about how I work with clients and how I help people to create change for them. So, like I said, I like to combine NLP coaching with hypnotherapy. I find that there are very good conscious mind to unconscious mind integration. And I find that combining the two, sometimes I'll do hypnotherapy, sometimes I'll do NLP coaching, and oftentimes actually, I just really combine the two. And so I thought I would kind of give you a little bit of an example or a little sample about, kind of how you can distinguish the difference and really sort that out for yourself. And so whenever I'm working with someone, I always have really kind of a three-step process. And the first thing is obviously figuring out what you want or finding out with my client what they want. And a lot of times people know what they don't want and they're not really actually sure what they do want, which is fine. We will kind of go through the process of sort of teasing it out as far as what someone doesn't want and then sort of moving them into the direction of what they do want. So it's kind of fine if you have a general direction because we will end up teasing that out and really getting very specific about what the goal is. Now, the next part is probably the hardest part, which is basically opening up to the possibility of or believing that what you want can actually happen. And so when it comes to things like people that have had phobias, for example, I had a needle phobia for 42 years. I had a needle phobia. So when it comes to getting rid of phobias, when it comes to eliminating pain, when it comes to doing things that we consciously don't know how we're doing it, we have a little bit of a challenge actually believing that that's possible. And so we don't actually need to fully believe that it's possible. We just need to kind of have that opening up to believing that it's possible. And then I like to make sure that there's not a conflict with moving forward with that goal in order to, like, say, for example, if we're eliminating a phobia or something like that, I want to make sure that there's not a conflict. And then the third step, this is the part where the actual change work comes in, is that I work with you to change the neurology of how you're wired, how your mind-body connection is wired, and so that the belief is now functioning in a new way. So, for example, like I said, I cured, you can use that word, right? I had a needle phobia for 42 years, and I got rid of it. I was in chronic pain for 7 years, and I eliminated that. I have helped people with phobias in airplanes. I've helped people with other chronic conditions, and it's really a matter of making sure that you don't want, that you know what you want, you know what you don't want, and that there's not a conflict with that. And so that's the steps. It's basically figuring out what you want. That's step one. Step two is kind of believing or opening up to the belief that it's possible, right? You don't have to fully believe it yet. And then step three is rewiring the neurology to where the change actually can take place. And so now what I wanted to do is I wanted to just do kind of like a little fun little sample of kind of teasing apart the conscious and the unconscious mind so that you can kind of get a little taste of what that's like. So you ready to do a little quick, a little 2-minute hypnosis? Okay. Okay, so I want you to imagine that you're in your kitchen. You're walking into your kitchen. You feel the texture of the floor on your feet. Feel the movement of your arms. As you reach out to the refrigerator, to open the refrigerator, you hear the refrigerator door open. You hear the sound, the whooshing sound. And you look inside, you see the bright light coming on in the refrigerator. And you look inside the refrigerator and you see a lemon. Now you're going to take your hand in the refrigerator and you're going to pick up this lemon. You notice it has a bright yellow color to it. It's perfectly ripe. It's a beautiful lemon. You're just going to take that lemon and take it up to your nose. Give it a good whiff. And now you're going to take that lemon over to your cutting board and you're going to grab a knife and you're going to put the lemon on top of the cutting board and you're going to cut through the lemon. And as you cut through the lemon, you feel the texture of the lemon and you hear the sounds of the lemon and you see the juice squirting out. And you're going to cut that lemon into 4 squares. Now you're going to take one of those squares and you're going to bring that square up to your mouth and you're going to take a nice big bite. feeling the lemon juice in your mouth. Now, was your mouth watering? I bet your mouth was watering. Now, think about this. Who made your mouth water? You did, right? You made your mouth water. Did you consciously do it? Did you consciously make your mouth water? No. You unconsciously made your mouth water. What you consciously did was open the refrigerator and do all these behaviors. That was the conscious mind, right? So you consciously did a visualization, and the result of that visualization was the response, the feeling of feeling that your mouth watered, right? And so that was something that happened unconsciously. So that's kind of giving you a little sample of that conscious to unconscious kind of integration, right? And so that's how I take hypnotherapy and NLP and I combine them together to help my clients to create change. That's pretty much how it works. So if you have a goal, if you know what you want, and if you're kind of open to believing that it's possible, then reach out to me, let me know what it is that you're wanting, and let's have a conversation about how I can help you get to your goal. Thanks for watching this quick little video, and I'll see you later. Bye.